Yo, 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 what up, your boy Chad back on another video. Back on Angel Time. I want to first ask you guys to get the like button on the way into the video. Doesn't cost you a thing, but it means everything to me. And if you guys are liking the content, subscribe to the tribe. Alright, so let's get it. If you guys are looking at the title of the video, your boy is doing another reaction video. And today, I'm going to be reacting to a doctor, DrTrishLeigh. I think that's her name, TrishLeigh. I'll leave all her details in the description box and all that good jazz, man. But yes, I have finally found a doctor who will be debunking all the masturbational myths that we've been told since we were young, man. All the lies we've been told that masturbation is healthy and masturbation is good for you and we should masturbate 10 times a day. Like I said, I've seen so much propaganda on this YouTube thing. It is crazy, man. And then also all these comment section doctors also, with all the detractors that say if you're not masturbation, you're gonna get erectile dysfunction and you're gonna catch cancer and all that type of stuff, man. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy nowadays, man. But yes, I'm going to be reacting to her video, man. She is going to be debunking everything, all the lies we were ever told, all our lives and all that good jazz, man. So you guys don't want to miss out on this reaction video, man. So without further ado, let's get it. Let's go.
They told you it's normal. They even told you it's healthy. Well, they were wrong. Masturbation isn't self-care. It's self-sabotage.
Yeah.
Every time you open a tab, you're not just wasting your time. You're weakening your brain. Today, I'm exposing the 10 biggest lies that you've been sold about masturbation.
Let's get it.
And I'm going to show you the neuroscience that proves it's keeping you anxious, unfocused, and emotionally numb.
Bring it out.
Let's talk 10 myths plus the 10 neuroscience truths.
Yep.
Myth number 1. It's a healthy stress relief. Wrong. It's a chemical escape and it's wrecking your nervous system.
Yep.
You feel stressed, overwhelmed, anxious, so you reach for a fix. That easy fix is a quick hit of pleasure.
Yep.
Masturbation, porn, dopamine. For a moment, your brain feels good, but what happens next? Crash. That dopamine spike that you feel gets followed by a cortisol collapse. Your stress hormone tanks, then it rebounds harder than before. Now, your nervous system is yo-yoing between fake highs and real exhaustion.
Yep.
Worse, you're training your brain to cope with stress by avoiding it. Instead of solving the problem,
Fixing the problem.
You're hitting the escape button again and again and again. Over time,
I'm going to talk about that for a little bit because I remember, I tell you guys all the time, back when I used to be out there fapping, man, like I would look for the temporary dopamine instead of the permanent dopamine. Like, and you're only going to get, when you're out there fapping, I'm telling you guys, when you're out there fapping, man, fapping, when you're doing that, it's only temporary pleasure, man. After you get that, what's they called, post-nut clarity, your life is not going to change at the end of the day. So that's why I tell you, for the guys that's out there fapping, man, what is fapping really going to do? Work on the permanent dopamine by you out there getting your goals in your life, man, becoming that 1% dude and all that type of stuff, man. Like, fapping is not going to do anything. It's only once that post-nut clarity kicks in, once that dopamine is out of your system, like your life is not going to change at the end of the day. So that's why I tell guys all the time, man, stop fapping. Fapping is not going to help you on your journey. Let's keep going.
brain forgets how to handle discomfort. All it remembers is the shortcut.
Dopamine,
and
yep.
The shortcut becomes the prison. Chronic avoidance, zero resilience, and a mind that taps out the second it gets hard. Myth number 2,
Weak-minded.
it helps you sleep. It doesn't help you sleep. It sedates you, then it traps you.
Ooh.
Yes, ejaculation does trigger a prolactin dump, and that makes you feel drowsy. Drowsy isn't rest. That's your brain tapping out. But here's what no one tells you. When you keep using masturbation as your bedtime ritual, you're teaching your brain that orgasm equals sleep, but they are not the same. And now,
I definitely got to talk about this because as you guys been following me for a while, man, this is the biggest problem I had once I hopped on semen retention, going to sleep. Because as you guys know, in my situation, I was fapping and fornicating for 20 years straight, and I, like myself, like she just said, used to use that nut to get her go to sleep at the end of the night, man. And like I said, yo, it is crazy, man. And I always thought that you getting a release off will put you to sleep, man. So she debunks this also, man. That is crazy, man. Because like I said, that was something I was dealing with. And it was hard for me to go to sleep in the beginning of my semen retention journey. That's why you guys, I got addicted on sleep drinks and all that type of stuff to go to sleep, man. So that is crazy, man. Let's keep going.
your brain doesn't know how to shut off without it. What started as just stress relief has become a full-blown dopamine dependency.
Crazy.
You've hijacked your natural circadian rhythms. Those are the very things that are supposed to regulate your hormones, your energy, your sleep, your mood tanks because of it. Now, take away the screen, take away the hit. What are you left with? You probably know this. Insomnia,
Yep.
agitation, withdrawal, a brain that doesn't know how to rest.
That's what happened to
Number
me.
3, it boosts your sexual performance and satisfaction. No, it kills it silently and systematically. You think all this.
And I want to talk about that because I get a lot of people saying you're gonna get erectile dysfunction if you're not out there fapping and fornicating, man. I think you get that when you are consistently doing it, man. Like not to be nasty, I don't know what it is, man, but my downstairs area, man, been stronger than ever these last 3+ years since I've been on semen retention, man. So like I said, I think it's when you're out there fapping and fornicating so much, like that's when you're gonna have performance anxiety and all that type of stuff, man. But since I've been on semen retention, I don't have no problems downstairs. It gets up at will and all that good jazz. My soldier always salutes me and everything. Let's keep going, man.
Practice is making you better in bed. It's not. It's doing the exact opposite.
Yeah.
Every time you use porn, you're training your brain to respond to fake bodies, fake sounds, and fake scenarios.
That's a fact.
You're not building stamina. You're building a dependency on isolation, control, and fantasy. So when you finally get into bed with someone you care about, your brain flatlines. Porn-induced ED is real. It's not just psychological, it's neurological. And now the same thing that was supposed to boost your game is making it so that you can't even play.
Yep.
Myth number 4.
And I want to talk about that also, man, because that's something we all dealt with as men, man. Like, it were times, certain scenes, I used to have to fast forward to certain scenes of the corno so I would be able to get off and all that type of stuff, man. And then there was one time, like, I think I turned a woman off because I was trying to duplicate what I seen in one of the corno scenes to her. And I remember she said to me, like, I was trying to put her, I'm not trying to be too vulgar, I was trying to put her in a position that I seen, man. And she was like, what was you trying to do? She said, what was you trying to do? Like, I've never had nobody doing that. I was trying to tell her, I was telling her I was trying to mimic something I seen. And that turned her off. And that was the last time I spoke to her, man. So, yes, this corno definitely can have a negative psychological on your mind and all that good jazz, man. Like, I'm telling you guys, corno is the devil, man. Let's keep going.
It doesn't impact your motivation. This is the most dangerous myth of all.
We all know this.
It doesn't just waste your time.
Yep.
It kills your drive.
That is
you
a
think
fact.
you're just blowing off steam, a little release, a little escape. But behind the scenes, something way darker is happening.
Yep.
Your brain is being reprogrammed to choose short-term pleasure
dopamine.
over long-term
Cheap dopamine,
purpose.
yep.
Every time you flood your system with dopamine, you're weakening the prefrontal cortex in your brain. That area is associated with focus, drive, goal setting, discipline. And here's the brutal truth. Your brain can't chase greatness and instant gratification. It has to choose.
You gotta
right
choose.
Now, you've trained it to choose the shortcut.
Yep.
Again and again
And again.
The more you scroll, the more your brain learns. Why chase legacy Why chase purpose and passion? You can get a fake win in just 5 minutes.
Where were you
Number
20 years
5,
ago?
masturbation is better than sex. This is a whole different set of brain chemicals. With porn and masturbation, you get dopamine.
Yep.
With real sex, you get vasopressin.
Yep.
You get oxytocin.
Yep.
These are the chemicals that are associated with emotional bonding,
Parabonding,
with
yep.
satisfaction,
Yep.
with connection. You get the afterglow.
Yep.
So yeah, solo release might feel intense for like 10 seconds, but then emptiness, numbness,
Yep.
regret. Your brain doesn't feel loved. It doesn't feel connected.
Connected, yep.
It actually doesn't even feel satisfied. It just feels used.
Yeah.
Why? Because you just
You're not sharing an
stimulated
intimate moment with somebody.
without actually getting any.
Exactly.
You just missed out on the very chemicals that build trust, affection, emotional grounding. And the more you do it, your brain begins to prefer the fake version.
Exactly.
It's easier. It's faster. It doesn't require presence. But easier isn't better. If you keep feeding your brain counterfeit connection, don't be surprised when real intimacy feels boring.
Yep.
Or it might even feel out of reach. You're not just giving your brain pleasure, you're training your brain to settle for less and call it more. Myth
that's a
number
fact.
6.
That's a
It's
fact.
not addictive. If you can't stop, it's not just a habit. It's a hijack.
It's an addiction, yeah.
You've been told it's natural. It's just part of life. It's fine. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Your brain doesn't care if it's a drink, if it's a joint, if it's a screen filled with...
I want to talk about this because yes, dopamine is dopamine. It doesn't matter if you're getting drunk. It doesn't matter if you're getting high. It doesn't matter what your jug of choice is at the end of the day. It just, your body just, like, it's just dopamine at the end of the day. So yes, man, your body, like, I don't know the way the brain works. I guess she can explain it better than me, man. But it's all one big thing at the end of the day. If your high is you fapping and fornicating, if your high is you out there chasing pleasure, if your high is out there spending all your time, money, and resources on nonsense, material things, like it all, dopamine is just one big thing at the end of the day. It's only one component. So like, that's what I'm going to say to you guys, man. It is crazy. It is crazy. It doesn't matter what your drug is. A drug is a drug. Addiction is an addiction at the end of the day. Let's keep going.
Softcore porn. It responds to one thing: dopamine.
Dopamine.
Compulsive masturbation lights up the exact same brain circuits as a drug addiction. The limbic reward loop, where cravings are born, where tolerance builds, where self-control gets overridden by the urge to feel a little bit better fast for a little while. This is addiction.
Yep.
Escalation, tolerance, compulsion. You need more content, more novelty, more edge, just to feel something.
Just to feel
If
something.
you keep pretending it's not addictive, you will never see the cage that you're already in.
Yep.
Number 7, it makes you happy. Every time you chase that dopamine hit, you're borrowing true happiness from tomorrow to feel okay today.
Whew.
And eventually you run out.
Yep.
Your brain stops producing dopamine naturally. You feel flat, disconnected, unmotivated, emotionally dull. That's called anhedonia, the inability to feel joy. It's not just a bad day. It's your nervous system breaking down. Now, real life feels boring. Conversations feel heavy. Social situations feel overwhelming.
I want to stop right there because this is actually bringing back traumas that I had three plus years ago before I hopped on semen retention. Because I tell you guys, before semen retention, I was ready to end my life at one point. And this is the thing I was feeling, man. I felt like no pleasure in my life. I felt like not wanted. I felt like not being seen. Like everything in my life sucked at that point, man. And yes, it's all because I was out there fapping, fornicating, chasing women, engaging into like pointless dopamine at the end of the day. And this just is bringing back traumas for me right now, man. So for you guys out there, man, get on semen retention. Stop going for the easy and quick pleasure at the end of the day. It's going to lead to, yes, you're going to have a instant gratification at the end of the day. Yes, after, and like I was saying earlier, once you get that post-nut clarity, your life is not going to change. If your life sucked before you got that nut off, your life is going to suck right after you get that nut off, man. So yes, this is bringing back trauma at the end of the day. Let's keep going.
You isolate, you numb out. And what do you turn to when the emptiness hits?
Dopamine.
Masturbation.
Yep.
Again, it becomes your
Escape.
But here's the trap. The escape is fueling the very pain that you're trying to avoid.
Yep.
It's a feedback loop, a negative feedback loop. It goes like this: depression, masturbation, more depression.
It's a cycle.
Repeat. And the longer you stay in this loop,
it's a cycle.
The more you just convince yourself that this is just who you are now.
This is normal.
Myth number 8. It has no physical consequences. If you think it's just mental, think again. Your body is paying the price every single time. And here's the part that nobody mentions. Your brain and nervous system run on fuel. And every time you ejaculate, you're depleting yourself of 2 critical resources. 1, acetylcholine, the neurotransmitter that's responsible for focus, clarity, memory, zinc. It's essential for nerve function,
zinc,
hormone balance, energy. Chronic masturbation doesn't just waste time. It's draining your brain of its raw materials. What does that look like? Brain fog, physical fatigue, irritability, weak stress tolerance, low drive. Sound familiar? That's not just life. It's neurochemical deficiency. Myth number 9. Everybody does it, so it must be fine.
Nope.
Just because something is common doesn't make it healthy. It makes...
You guys know I gotta leave the scriptures to this. The scripture that says, wide is the gate to destruction at the end of the day, man. So yes, every 99% of men out there fapping, fornicating, chasing women, giving into sexual immorality, and all that type of stuff, man. But yo, just because they are doing it doesn't mean that you gotta do it at the end of the day. I remember when I was young, my mother used to say, if somebody jump off the roof, would you do it? It's like, yo, so you gotta have that same type of thinking when, like, cause as you guys know, your friends are gonna make fun of you. You're gonna get called a lame, a loser. You're gonna get called corny. You may get even called GAY once you hop on semen retention, man. Don't listen to what they're saying at the end of the day. You are your own person, and you are the 1% for a reason at the end of the day, man. They are on a path of destruction. When they out there fapping and all that type of stuff, they are the losers at the end of the day, man. We are winning, man. So let's keep going.
Accepted dysfunction. Now, this isn't a moral situation. It's about your brain health. Neuroscience doesn't care what's popular. It cares about how your brain responds to stimuli. Over time, in patterns, under stress, when the pressure builds. And here's the truth. If you're feeding your brain a steady diet of cheap pleasure, if you're rewarding it for doing nothing, if you're letting a screen substitute for discipline, intimacy, ambition, then you're not optimizing for success. You're optimizing for stagnation. Myth number 10. Masturbation doesn't affect your brain. That's a lie. And here's the science to prove it. Every time you watch porn and masturbate, your brain gets flooded with dopamine. It's the same spike that happens with a hit of cocaine. But here's the catch. Your brain doesn't treat that hit like a one-time thing. It starts building a reward loop around it. Scroll, click, release, repeat. Do it enough times, you're literally training your brain to chase synthetic pleasure instead of real intimacy and connection. This isn't harmless. It's neurological sabotage. Here's the truth. You've been lied to, numbed out, conditioned. You're not broken, my friend. You've been miswired, wired in the wrong direction. And the same brain that was wired to chase artificial pleasure can be rewired
Yep.
to chase connection,
Yep.
passion, purpose. This, my friend, is your line in the sand. No more excuses. No more blind scrolling.
Yep.
No more surrendering your masculinity, your focus, your future to an algorithm that is conditioning you to be weak. Start your brain reset right now. Hit subscribe. Commit to 7 days.
Alright, so that wraps up with the video right there, man. Yes. This doctor was on point. And again, I'll leave all her information in the description box, man. I finally found the doctor that finally gets it, man. Because like I said, over these last 3 years, like all these other doctors telling you it's okay to fap, it's okay to chase women, it's okay to seek dopamine, man. Everybody does it. It's okay to do it, man. We finally found a doctor that has some common sense, man. So salutes to her, man. And I'll definitely check out more of her content and all that good jazz, man. So yes, man, that wraps up with the video right there, man. Hopefully this video was edifying for you guys. Hopefully you guys learned a lot from this video, man. And like I said, man, hop on semen retention, get in control of your sexual desires. And most importantly, what she didn't say, man, get the Heavenly Father in your life. The Heavenly Father is the only one that could rid you from sexual immorality and all that good jazz, man. Give it to Jesus. Give it to Jesus, and he is the only one that can rid you from these sex demons that we've all been attached with since the day we were born, man. So like, comment, subscribe, share my video out to everybody. First, we write the Most High. Think it on angel time.